Hello everyone, I am Robert and welcome back to Robert's English Classroom. In this lesson, I want to review 10 non-English words that we often use in American English. And these words are a little bit difficult because they are spelled a lot differently than we pronounce them. So take a look at my list and see how many you know and how many you can pronounce. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's get started with word number 1 right here, Q-U-I-C-H-E. So I want you to take 5 seconds and think, how would you pronounce this? Ready? Go. Okay, what did you come up with? Now, if I looked at this the first time, I might use my phonics and sound it out. Quiche, quiche. Totally wrong though. This is a French word, and we pronounce it quiche. 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 Strong K in the beginning, SH at the end. Quiche. And quiche is a food. It's a pie that's mostly made from eggs, and you can put some meat and vegetables inside, and it's very delicious. So Q-U-I-C-H-E, quiche. Quiche. Word number 2. Take a look. It's a Spanish word. How would you pronounce this? 5 seconds. Go. Okay, what did you come up with? Now, the first time you're looking at this word, you might pronounce it coyote. Coyote. C-O-Y, coy, O-T-E, oat, right? Not right. We pronounce this coyote. 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 And a coyote is an animal, and it looks like a wolf. It's a kind of wolf, and it's a wild animal, and you can find them in parts of America and in Mexico as well. Coyote. Coyote. Are you ready for number 3? Here it is. 5 seconds, go. Okay, what did you come up with? Now, L-A-G-E-R, it's a German word, and it's something that we drink. It's beer. It's a kind of beer that we drink. So, how would you pronounce it? Well, the first time you look at it, you might say, oh, it's lager, or lager, perhaps. But in America, we pronounce this lager. 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 Don't be confused. The A is not a long A here. It's more like a short O. Lager. Lager. Very good to drink. I quite enjoy lager. Word number 4. This is a kind of cheese, and it comes from Italy, and it's an Italian word. Take a look, sound it out. What do you come up with? 5 seconds, go. Okay, what do you think? Now, the first time I'm looking at this, again, I'm looking at this and saying parmesan. Parmesan. Parmesan cheese. But actually not correct. The way we pronounce this is parmesan. 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 Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese. This is a delicious cheese. You can put it on your pasta. You can put it on your pizza. You can put it on your sandwiches. It tastes really good. Parmesan. Parmesan. Our next word, B-U-O-Y. It's a Dutch word. B-U-O-Y. This one's a little bit hard. Go ahead. What do you think? 5 seconds. Okay, what did you come up with? Now, again, I'm looking at my phonics. I'm going, buoy. Is it buoy? Well, it's spelled that way, but actually not correct. We pronounce this buoy. 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 And a buoy is something that floats in the water, in the ocean or on a lake, and we can tie a boat up to it, or it can mark a part of the water that we have to go on the right side of it or the left side of it, called a buoy. Buoy. That's a little bit tricky one. Okay, this next one is from Chinese origin, and I speak Chinese, so I know where it comes from. Chowmein. And it's something that we eat, and maybe you have already eaten it. Now, in Chinese, we say chow mian, and it's fried noodles, chow mian. But if we go to America, how, and we see it on the menu, how might we say this? Take a guess. Go ahead. Okay, what did you come up with? The answer is chow mein. Chow mein. Chow mein. So you can see from the Chinese chow mian, it becomes chow mein. Kind of a little bit close. And over time in America, the mian became a main sound. So if you're at a Chinese restaurant and you see this on the menu, you know what they're talking about. Fried noodles. Chow mein. Chicken chow mein, beef chow mein, vegetable chow mein. This next word is another French word. Give it a try. Let's go. 5 seconds. Okay, so my first time I see this word, I might try to say lingerie. But actually, totally wrong. We pronounce this word in America, lingerie. I'm not quite sure how the French pronounce it. It's probably very similar. Lingerie. And lingerie is women's underwear, the very nice kind of sexy looking underwear. We call that lingerie. So this is another example where the spelling looks completely different for an English speaker in America. Okay, our next word here, suite. This is a large hotel room, a very large and fancy hotel room. And you see this word all over the world as an option for you or choice for you to stay in a hotel. So take 5 seconds and figure out what it is. It is a French word. Go. Okay, so if I'm using my American phonics, I might look at this and say, oh, it's suite or suiti, something like that. S-U-I-T is suit with an E at the end, so I might make a guess like that. Actually, it's much easier than that. The word is pronounced sweet. 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 Just like I say this cake or this cookie is sweet. The same sound, same pronunciation, but different spelling. Sweet. And whenever I go to a hotel, I love to stay in a suite. Next one up, algae. This is a Latin word, and this is the green, kind of mossy green plant that grows in the ocean, or it grows in lakes or along rivers on the rocks in the water. How would you pronounce this? 5 seconds. Okay, what do you think here? The correct, oh, let's not say the correct first. If I was to use phonics, I would sound this out. Algae or algae, something like that. Totally different though. Algae, algae, algae. There is algae growing on the rock. Algae. So here, the AL is still al, but the GAE is just like a JEE sound. Algae. Algae. The last word on the list, again, it's a French word, and it's a kind of food. So take a look. Really hard one here. How would you sound this out? Go. Ooh, this is a really hard one. So if I'm looking at this the first time, I'm going to think, okay, hors d'oeuvre, something like that. Actually, completely different as usual. We say hors d'oeuvre, hors d'oeuvre, hors d'oeuvre. That S in the middle, we don't even say it. Hors d'oeuvre. An hors d'oeuvre is something that we eat before we eat the dinner and before we eat an appetizer. So often you might go to a party and there might be these little snacks on little plates and people are carrying them around and you can eat them like a finger food. We call them hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres could be bread and some cheese or some olives or some other little pastry. Hors d'oeuvres. I love to eat hors d'oeuvres. Don't eat too many before dinner, then you'll be too full. And those are my 10 non-English words that we often use in American English. And you can see they're difficult to pronounce. So these are words you have to learn and have to memorize and use them a little bit more because you can't rely on your phonics to sound them out. So let's repeat them one more time. Quiche, coyote, lager, parmesan, buoy, chow mein, lingerie, sweet, algae, hors d'oeuvre. These words are a lot of fun. There are a lot of them. You just need to slowly learn them. And I'll probably make another video later on with some more of these words. Anyhow, keep on studying and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, I'm Robert. Remember to click on the subscribe button or the like button if my videos are helping you learn English. I'll see you next time.